Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Hello, everybody. Happy September 22nd. It's Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope everything is going wonderfully for you. Hey, we're doing it. It's a good weekend. Hopefully, you've got a good chance to relax yesterday, maybe do a few things around the house. Maybe you got out to a Disney park. Maybe you just enjoyed your time. Whatever you did, family, friends, fun, whatever took part on your Saturday. Hopefully it was great. And hopefully you have more fun, interesting, relaxing, whatever it is, stuff planned for today. And that's what we're here to kind of help you start your day with a few smiles, with a lot of positivity. That's what we're here for. And hopefully that's what we're accomplishing here with these Hyperion mornings. This is the first time you joined us. Welcome. We're here every morning, mostly every morning on the weekends, 8 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, East Coast time. We are here Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. I know it's early East Coast time, but we're here to do whatever we can to, again, bring some smiles, bring some positivity, and get you through your day. So, speaking of today, what are we talking about today? Well, hey, it's fall, y'all. That's right. It is fall. Welcome to fall, the first day of fall. Congratulations. You made it through another season. Hopefully, everything is going smoothly for you. Hey, good morning, Caleb. Welcome to the show. So glad you could join us today. Thanks for coming along. Appreciate it. Yeah, first day of fall, everybody. It's amazing. How did we get here? I guess time passes. I'm always amazed by it. It is funny, but that's where we are. Yeah. Hopefully you have some good fall plans. I'll tell you what, here in Florida right now, doesn't necessarily feel like fall. Still feels a little like summer. I think we're going to hit where we are, the high 80s today in much of Florida, probably into the 90s, but hopefully your neck of the woods, it's starting to feel a little more crisp, a little more cool. Hopefully you're starting to get into that sweater weather. Hopefully that's, if not now, it is in the near future. So welcome to fall, everybody. It's our favorite season. And there's something about fall that I just love. I know some people love the spring. I love the spring too. I love all the seasons for different reasons. Some people love the spring. Some people love the summers. I love the fall. It starts, especially here in Florida, and when we used to live in Southern California, starts to cool down a little bit, get a little nicer. You can start getting that comfort food going a little bit more. That's kind of the things that I love. So that's kind of why I like it. And hey, the colors, everything, it just starts, change is always good. And I like change, and fall is a great day for change. What else is going on today? Well, it's a day for brown butter goodness. What? What's that about? Yes, it's National Brown Butter Day of all things. If you don't know what brown butter is, it's kind of, you take some butter and you put it in a pan and you start to heat it up, and gradually some of the fat within it begins to kind of cook and brown, and it turns into brown butter. You have to be very careful with it because you can burn butter very, very easily, but it adds a nutty, interesting goodness that I love on a lot of different things. Brown butter is fantastic. One of our favorite things for brown butter is this recipe for cocoa brownies with brown butter. It is an amazing recipe. It's a fantastic recipe. We have it on our Disney Dishes blog. You can see there at the bottom of the page a little bit. I think it's kind of cut off there. Let me see if I go more fully. Yeah, no, still cuts it off a little bit, but sorry about that. Just go to DisneyDishesBlog.com, type in brownies. It is the brownie recipe that'll come up first because it is delicious, fudgy, wonderful, nutty, fantastic. It is a really, trust me when I tell you this, it is a really, really good brownie recipe. You will enjoy this one if you try and make it at home. And it's not that difficult. I know brown butter sounds a little tricky, and it can be a little bit, but it's not really. You will love this recipe. Make it and enjoy it. I think you will. Give it a try. If you want to hit me up for the recipe, happy to help you with that. We'll send it to you. But again, just go to DisneyDishesBlog.com and search brownies. It'll come up, and search out for some of our other recipes on there. There are some great stuff going on there. What else is happening today? Well, Is it actually chocolate? We're talking about white chocolate. It is National White Chocolate Day. Some people love white chocolate. Some people could do without it. I'm not necessarily a white chocolate lover. My wife, Michelle, you know her very well. She is the best part of the Hyperion Adventures podcast. She loves her white chocolate. So, what is white chocolate? Is it really chocolate? Yes and no. It sort of is chocolate. It is made from the same stuff that chocolate is made from. However, what it really is more is cocoa butter. It's kind of a different portion of chocolate. When you get dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or whatever, white chocolate is kind of extracted from it. There's usually a little bit of cocoa butter in there, but not necessarily a lot. This is mostly cocoa butter if it's good white chocolate. So yes, it is chocolate, but not really. So I didn't really answer your question there, did I? It is and it isn't. But if you love it, you love it. And there's nothing wrong with that for sure. There's great white chocolate stuff out of the Disney parks you can check out. You can find a lot of great stuff out there. So what else has happened on this day in history? Well, that's some interesting stuff. Fascinating day in history. How about I'll be there for you because, yes, this day, 30 years ago today, September 22nd, 1994, Friends debuted on NBC. And if you're a child of the 90s, you probably loved Friends. Let's face it, it was a great show, a funny show, especially early on, about some great people who, had their issues, but they all supported one another. And it was just an enjoyable, fun, good time. Definitely must see TV, as they would say. Loved Friends. And still on today. It's still enjoyable today. Maybe, some of the things are a little bit dated, but it's still fun and enjoyable. So happy 30th birthday to Friends. What else happened on this day in history? Well, a presidential series debuted. Yes, The West Wing, another one of our favorite shows, straight out of the 90s, mostly the 2000s. But it debuted in 1999 on this day, September. Big time for television show debuts, as you know. You get through the summer, September is when a lot of the shows come out. This is when The West Wing started. We love The West Wing. We were recently talking about how we should go back and start rewatching The West Wing again because it was one of our favorite shows and one of the best shows in the history of television, in our personal opinion. Just really, really enjoyable. And what a cast. Look at that cast. Fantastic cast. And again, just a great show. What else is happening today? Well, there are some big time birthdays. If your birthday is on September 22nd, well, first of all, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Da, 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 da. I can't do the song because I'll get in trouble, but you know what I mean. Happy birthday. And you share these birthdays with some of these amazing people. How about the great soccer star from Portugal, Ronaldo? He turns 39 today. He was born in 1985. And both born on the same year. Who knew? Joan Jett and Andrea Bocelli. Of course, the great Joan Jett, the great rocker. She loves rock and roll. And Andrea Bocelli, the great tenor, one of our favorite musicians of all time. By the way, speaking of Disney songs, from a movie that was not necessarily great, but has a really, really great song on it. Nutcracker, and I think it's the Nutcracker and the Four Realms. Fall on Me is an amazing song sung by Andrea Bocelli. Anyway, among so many of his great songs. They were both born 1958. They are both turning 66 today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday to everybody who is celebrating today. We are celebrating right along with you, and hopefully you can have a wonderful, wonderful day. Also today, wanted to mention that we have a new show debuting today. Yes, we have a new podcast episode that we will be recording in a couple hours from now. And this is going to be great because it's a Michelle research piece. And we all know Michelle does the best research. This one's going to be spectacular. I know I'm going to learn a lot. She always has some interesting facts And today it's going to be all about the Disney castles, or as we call it, the majesty of Disney castles. But this time she's already done one from the castles in the United States. This one's going to be from the castles from abroad. So Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disney, Hong Kong Disney, Shanghai Disney, all the castles, they all have castles and they all have interesting stories and they're all beautiful. And she will have some, like I said, interesting facts and some fun stuff, information. You will want to listen to this show. So whether you listen to it as it comes out later today, or whether you're listening to it when it debuts anytime during the week, months, whatever, we don't care. We're just happy that you will check many of our episodes out. So that's it. Wrapping things up. Hopefully you have an amazing day, a wonderful Sunday, whatever you plan to do, relax, go out, have fun, do some work around the house, whatever it might be. Hopefully it's fun, interesting, successful, and I hope it's amazing for you. That's it. Have a fantastic, magical day, everybody. I'll be talking with you tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. See you then. Bye.